Wandsworth Council in southwest London is installing speed cameras to catch and fine motorists breaking the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit in a further thieving attack on road users. This is straightforwardly a money-pinching scam from a Labour council desperate to fill a giant financial hole left by their despicable waste and inefficiency. Anyone who's been driving for more than about 5 years, accustomed to the original 30-mile-an-hour limit, finds the shift to 20 miles an hour a significant physical and mental adjustment, and it's also the point at which most people would consider shifting from second to third gear. If you keep a vehicle in second gear at 20, the revs seem too high. If you switch to third and try to maintain 20, you're concerned that the car might stall. None of this lends itself to safe and focused driving. It's easy to have an accident when encumbered by these unnecessary distractions, and it's even easier to accidentally tip over the 20-mile-an-hour limit. But the authorities installing these 20-mile-an-hour limits know that full well. It's got nothing to do with road safety or reducing emissions. It's a cheap trick to fleece the public out of more money to finance a bloated, idle public sector full of feckless people doing non-jobs. All of this is part of a war on drivers. Road tax, congestion charges, MOT, toll roads, speeding fines, bus lane fines, never-ending roadworks always in the same place with no apparent progress being made, unrepaired potholes at every turn. They don't want us on the roads, and yet they won't provide us with reasonable priced public transport that we can rely on to turn up on time. They whinge at us about carbon emissions and unnecessary journeys, and then they harangue us all for working from home. Perhaps they want us all to cycle everywhere. Not unreasonable, except that people who cycle a lot all seem to suffer from a curious disease where they feel that they have to dress like a spandex clown, act like a sanctimonious tosser, and ignore traffic lights. And as much as we all might be attracted by the potential health benefits and money-saving aspects of cycling instead of driving, none of us really wants to run the risk of turning into one of those preening, self-righteous lycra pillocks, do we? And so once again, we empty our pockets for the odious work-shy crooks in local government and the pompous racketeers swaggering around Westminster. Never has democracy felt more like being mugged.